Hey, welcome back to Allen House Sound. My name is Dave, and today we're going to solve a problem that I instigated just a few weeks ago. I tested out an in-ear monitor system by Phenyx Pro. The thing was awesome. I had it out in the middle of our kind of worship center, connected right to my soundboard. I was on stage playing drums. I had it in my auxiliary building on stage, and I was in playing drums. My daughter used it on keys, and the thing was great. Then I came in and actually installed it into this rack right behind me, and now we've got problems. So we're going to solve it today with an antenna combiner, also by Phenyx Pro. Let's jump into it. So this is our rack that's side of stage. We've got some lighting gear at the bottom. We've got our digital snake right here, a headphone amplifier that goes out to our hardwired in-ear monitors. Above that, we've got the Phenyx Pro in-ear monitor system with two mono wireless units. Above that, we've got some Shure wireless microphones and then our Shure wireless in-ear monitor at the top. Now, the problem is that when I've hooked this up and we've got these antennas all in here, these antennas don't all play well together. But what we're going to do today is we're going to take these antenna off. We're going to install the Phenyx Pro antenna combiner. We're going to go ahead and unbox this thing, see what's in it, go ahead and mount it up, and then wire it up. And then tomorrow is actually service, where I get to test it over the next couple weeks. So this video is going to be the unboxing and installation. Then I'll do another video review after I use it for a couple weeks and give you my honest opinions. All right, so we're backstage at this historic movie theater. We don't have a workbench or a table to set things up on. So we're cozying up on the steps backstage. We've got a couple lights here. Hopefully you can see me. More important, hopefully you can see the PAS-227X. I don't know who comes up with model numbers. Anyway, it's by Phenyx Pro. Again, shout out to Phenyx Pro for them to send this over to me so that we can get it installed, but also to test it out for you guys. So we're going to do the unboxing, the installation today. Can I show you what comes in it and how to set it up? Now, there is a big distinction. There's an antenna combiner and there's an antenna distributor. Two different products. One is for sending out signals. That's this one, the combiner. There's also a distributor, which is for wireless microphones, so that you can receive signals in. So they both do different things. They look very similar, but they are specific to different purposes. Now, this can support, I believe, up to 4 different wireless in-ear monitor systems. But what I've got right now is I've got drops, right? Sometimes, depending on where people are standing, the signals are fine. Sometimes they get dropped in the middle of service, and it sounds really weird. Now, this thing came in a bigger box for shipping, but oh man. Now, if you're going out on the road, this thing is road friendly. This is a nice little case they got here. It's nice and heavy. It's got a little carrying handle on it, good latches. So this thing seems like it's going to hold up, and it's a nice package that's set up for you to be able to travel with it. We do have a little microphone stand, which is kind of nice. I'm keen to see what's in here. Maybe we can use this to set the antenna up on. We'll set that over there. Instruction manual says make connections, make music, power adapter. And this is going to be the bulk of the unit here. We'll unpackage it in a minute. Underneath it, this is where we get all the extra components. So we've got the extra power cable. Looks like we've got some power extensions, which is really cool. We've got some pretty standard SDI cables. These are going to be the same thing you might use for a camera, but these are going to be the antenna connections. They've got BNC connectors on it, and these will plug into the back of the Phenyx Pro unit, and then also plug into this paddle. So this paddle also comes with, looks like an extension here to be able to put that paddle on the microphone stand, but we're going to see what all this stuff looks like together next. The antenna does come with this nice little adjustable height stand, just like a typical microphone stand. You can go ahead and kind of extend it a little bit, depending on where you need it to go. You want this thing to be pointing towards your stage, towards your musicians, kind of like a laser beam sending out the signals. That's going to be ideal. It does have on this side your BNC connector. And on the back of this thing, again, the rack mountable unit here, this thing is going to sit there. You got your power button, and that's really about it. On the back, you've got your power for distributing out to your instruments, your other things. You've got your 4 different inputs coming from your different in-ear monitors. You've got your 1 paddle out to go to the paddle antenna, and your actual power coming in to this unit as well. But if you think about wireless microphones usually have 2 antennae because they're trying to offer some repeater or some transmission backup or redundancy, if you will. So if one antenna gets clouded, the other one might pick up the signal, and that's called distributed antennas. With in-ear monitors, they're only going to have 1 antenna. They're just sending out a signal and that's it. And so again, you've got a bit more potential for some drops. So it's pretty easy installation. We're just going to toss it up in there and get it wired up, get it set up, and then again, we're going to go ahead and test it out over the next 2 weeks and make kind of a official review video. But today is just kind of the unboxing and installation. Enough talking. Let's get over to the rack. All right, now as we're jumping into this installation, one of the things I mentioned was that it's rack mountable. It is if you have some brackets. There's the 2 screws in the front that could be extended out, and you could mount this alongside some other units. This does not come with rack mount ears. It does come with some little feet that you can stick on it, rubberized feet, if you're going to place this on top of something and then, extend out from there. Ours is going to be a permanent installation, so we're going to go ahead and kind of make it work for right now, and then we'll maybe see about some rack mount stuff later on. But what that means is that I'm not going to end up obviously mounting it. It's going to kind of wedge in there, but anyway. All right, so we are back here. What we've got, I went ahead and tossed everything in. And don't judge. We're in the middle of just testing all the time. But I've got here my power first is what I'm going to mess with here. And let's get that guy out of the way. Yep, you can just drop down for right now. But what we're going to do is get this power wired into the different units. Now, I only have 2 units that I need to power up, so we're going to have extra power here. This is our main power for the unit, so we're going to end up with this tossed in up top. I'm going to leave it pretty rudimentary for right now. I know, say, Dave, everything is rudimentary back there. And that's fine. The problem with shared space is you can't, unfortunately, get it so permanent, but we're going to set this up in here. That is powered up now. Excellent. The Phenyx Pro unit has power down here. Oh, good gracious. Sounds like the trash truck's outside. So we're going to go with the close one here, power the Phenyx Pro unit up, and then we're going to go to the far side with the furthest one for the Shure unit, which is right here. And we can go ahead and we'll zip tie all those things up there. But now what we have to do is get our antennas. Now, the Shure unit that's here is going to connect into one of these, as well as this output over here. So both of these just need to kind of scoot over there. So I'm going to go BNC in, and that's going to go over here to this first monitor unit. And then I've got this other one, which I'll go for this one here. And that's going to come down to this other unit down here. I know it's pretty hard to see, but welcome to my life. Now, the output, which is on the far side over here, what I'm going to do is I have this cable, which goes to the front of the other Phenyx Pro unit and has an antenna output on the front. Instead of wiring stuff in the back here, I'm going to leave it easily accessible coming out of the front and just going straight up to the top So let's show you that next here. So this Phenyx Pro unit that's right here has the front output, and that's what I've wired in. So I'm just going to go ahead and cable this directly into that unit. I guess we can go ahead and power this thing on now. I guess I got to have power on here. And that came on, and those came on. Excellent. And then I can take this cable, and what I did is I tossed the paddle way up here. There we go. Go ahead and get this thing on. And this gives me not only visibility to the stage and directly to my musicians, but also if we need to go and adjust this, move it around as we're testing, we can do that. I've got some really long SDI cables that we've used in the past, 15, 20-foot cables that I could, extend it over if I need to move it over on some of my backdrop. But for right now, I'm going to keep it up here. That's facing out to where my band and musicians live over here. And so that should be a good starting place. Again, we're going to test it out tomorrow, but you can see immediately when when I flipped on the combiner, you can see it's got two inputs that it notices. So those are plugged in. You also have multiple channels here, up to 16 different channels. So if I had multiple of these, I could have a channel 1. This looks like it's on 16 right now. That's 15, but I can find clean channels if I need to. And then these we're going to go ahead and test tomorrow just to make sure that that signal is in fact processing through correctly. All right, well, listen, that's it for this video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know down in the comments if you've used a different antenna combiner. Thanks again to the folks at Phenyx Pro for sending out this PAS-227X to test out. And so we're going to use this thing, keep it in production again tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, and I start out running sound. And so we're going to be here, full band, and we're going to test everything out, make sure it's clean. That's it for this video. If you got questions or comments, leave those down in the comment section below. If you need some one-on-one help with your mix or your setup, let me know. You can find the contact card in the description and fill that out. We can start a conversation outside of YouTube. But for right now, I got to get out of here because the movie theater is going to start coming in and open this place up in just about 20 minutes. So that's it. I got to clean up. See you guys in the next video. Peace.